Hello YouTube, it has been a long time. I wanted to come along and do an update about what I'm doing and what's happening, and probably changes, not even probably, changes have taken place already, which is why there haven't been that many videos from me. But I thought I'd just come on and do an update because I'm thinking of using this channel again, but it's probably not going to be for what it has been used for in the past. So what's happened, I did a video at some point last year, I think, and of course it was very different to my usual crochet videos, and that's basically what's changing because I'm doing different things. I'm not crocheting as much as I have been before. Yes, this is a scarf that I made for myself last year, and here's the matching hat. So I'm crocheting a little bit, but not as much as I used to. Why? I am a little bit busy with full-time work. Yes, I work full-time. I have 2 children. I'm also trying to set up a business. Oh, Happy New Year. I didn't even say that. You know, when do you stop saying Happy New Year? It's like the 15th of the month. Is it, you know, no, we're not at the 15th, we're at the 11th. Do you stop around the 15th? I don't know. But anyway, Happy New Year. It's 2017. So yeah, why am I not crocheting? Sometimes, I know we used to say in Fresh Off the Hook that we've lost our crojo. I lost my crojo a bit because I just didn't feel, I guess, the motivation to make certain things where people didn't really appreciate the craft, or maybe, you know, I can't blame people. I think it's, you know, you can't market something that's high end, and I do believe that when you do handmade well, it is high end, and you can't market it to, for example, a Walmart market. You know, in America you have Walmart, in England we have Primark, and I do see the items that I make as high end. I put love and care, and I am meticulous in my work, and when somebody doesn't see that, it, you know, it takes the joy out of doing it. For example, there was a scarf that a lady saw me wearing that I used to work with. This is a while ago, but she saw me wearing the scarf and she said, "Oh, can you make me one?" And I was just like, okay. And she told me what her colors were, and before I could tell her what the price was, she said to me, "I'll give you £5 for it." And I was just like, okay. So if you're watching in America, you've put all this, and you're a crafter, you've put all this work into it, you've bought the materials, and someone's going to give you $5. I mean, in terms of America, it won't even be $5 because this is £5, so it would probably be about $4 and something, if that. Excuse my voice, I've got a little bit of a cold. But yeah, and I felt really insulted, but she kind of laid it on like, you know, don't, you know, I know you're putting in effort, but, you know, you can do it for me, we're friends. And I did kind of like the lady, and she was saying, you know, do it for me, and, you know, it will be an advertisement, you know, it's an investment for you, I know. And you know what, I did the scarf. And I really don't know why, but yeah, I made the scarf, but it took me about 2 weeks to make the scarf. And trust, I have made this scarf before countless times, and I remember doing it for one person, and I surprised myself because I made the scarf completed, it was lovely, and I made it in just under 3 hours, right? And gave it to her the following day. This was another lady who respected the craft, and yeah, I made the scarf in under about 3 hours. this lady's scarf took me about 2 weeks to make, and it was because my heart wasn't in it, and you know, it just didn't feel right. There was no motivation. I can safely say and honestly say that her scarf was not made with love, and it didn't feel right when I was sitting there making it, and that's why it took me about 2 weeks to make this scarf. And it was encounters such as that, and needless to say, there were no customers that came out of that. There was no customers that came out from that, you know. But yeah, it was encounters such as that kind of made me stop crocheting, because I just felt a bit demotivated. I was also not making things that I wanted to make. I was making what it felt like, you know, people would buy or other people would like, and it wasn't, I didn't feel as if I was being true to myself and what I really wanted to make. I love camouflage, I love my red, gold and green colors and things like that. And in terms of making stuff, I prefer to make a bit more of that rather than just the frilly stuff that everybody's making. For example, not knocking styles or people's preferences, but I look on Facebook at the moment and everybody is making these I don't know what they're called. Are they like ponytail hats or something like that? I don't like them, and I'm not gonna make one, you know, because I don't understand them. So you know, it's things like that. I want to be able to make things that I like, so that when I'm putting a bit of me into that piece, and I can honestly say that I'm making it with love. So yeah, I don't crochet that much, although I have spoken to someone and they seemed it, I don't want to say too much before I go jinx it, but yeah, it seems to be an avenue where I can crochet to people who like the same kind of things that I like, and yeah, that might work. So anyway, so yeah, that's crochet. So in terms of crochet, you might not see any kind of crochet videos coming out from this channel anymore. I just got to put that out there because I can't really see myself. I don't know, might not happen. And what am I doing? I still work full-time, but I'm also setting up my own business that I will do on the side. I hate saying on the side because it's my business and I love it, and that is me. So I think what I call my full-time job now will be my side job. You know, but anyway, whichever way I do it, I'm trying to set up my own business. And I have been coaching for years within the job that I'm in at the moment, and I've been expected to coach members of my team and things like that, but my company refused to pay for training. So although I have the experience as a coach, and many people say you don't need the piece of paper to validate the fact that you're a coach because you've been coaching and mentoring for years. You know, if anybody does challenge me, I want to be able to say I've got the piece of paper. So I'm doing the life coaching certificate and quite enjoying it at the moment. And so most of my focus has been on that aspect of my life. Are you coming or going? Sorry. Yeah, so most of my focus has been on completing that because I want to get it done in the next couple of months so that I can, you know, go ahead and continue with what I'm doing. I'm still working full time, but at least I will have my certificate to show that, you know, I've finished all that hard work. I don't want to go into it for nothing. So yeah, like I was saying, my organisation expects me to coach but don't want to pay for it, and so I'm doing it myself. So most of, like you can see, like my last video was about doing what feels right and things like that, and I will probably, those are the kind of videos that I may go forward in doing over the next, you know, with this channel. And also I may start doing a couple lives in Facebook. So if you would like to follow me and see what I'm doing outside of YouTube, because it's easier to press live, I think, in Facebook. But yeah, if you'd like to follow me and see what I'm doing, come over and join me. I know I started this channel and I was doing crochet, so the crochet crowd might be like, what, no more spiciness? You know, spiciness is still there, but oh, that's another thing, because I might change the name of this channel, because if I'm going to be using it to be doing more of my is it a vlog? I don't even know, because I don't vlog, or but more of these types of videos, then I might not keep the name of Spiceness. My project that I'm working on at the moment is called the Pinto Project, and that's what I will be doing my life coaching through. And you can find me on Facebook under the Pinto Project, and I may change my channel name to that, or just my name, so that it kind of reflects who I am now. However, it's all different aspects of me. I was thinking of starting a whole new channel, and then I thought, you know what, no, crochet was me, and that doesn't change who I am. So I'm not going to start a whole new channel, you know, and keep my crochet, this channel, separate to what I'm doing, because for me it's about being authentic. It's just who I am, and people evolve, and I'm evolving every day. Yeah, so that's what I really wanted to come on and speak about today, where I am, what's happening. I had did I speak about my birthday? I had a big birthday last year. It was a milestone, and it was awesome because it was just like a change in my mindset. I was brought up in a strict religious household where we didn't celebrate birthdays. That will probably give you a clue as to what religion it was. And my milestone birthday last year was the first birthday party I ever had, and guess what, I threw it myself. And part of me was thinking, why am I throwing myself a birthday party? You know, people are supposed to throw it for you. But it was funny that about a month ago, can't remember if it was a book I was reading or a quote, and someone said in this, like, oh gosh, if I can remember the guy's name, I'll write it underneath. But he was saying, sometimes you have to bake your own cake, light your own candles, and you know, celebrate yourself. And I laughed when I heard it, because for my birthday last year, I was, obviously you need a cake, and in my head I knew the kind of cake that I wanted, and I approached about 2 or 3 different people, and it just wasn't happening. One of them disappointed me a couple of weeks before and was saying, you know, oh, she lost her phone, and sent a message through someone else saying she lost her phone and so couldn't do it, blah blah blah. And it's just like, what's your lost phone got to do with baking my cake anyway? And then another one was a friend who does lovely cakes, but then, you know, what I was asking her for, she was, you know, giving me all these different designs. It's just like, that's not what I'm asking you for, you know. So guess what, I baked my own birthday cake. I did go to Costco and get one of those big cakes to share, but the proper birthday cake, I baked it myself. And I really did laugh when I heard that thing about, you know, celebrate yourself, bake your own cake. And it was just like, blimey heck, I did that. I'm going to pull into a petrol station in a minute. So but yeah, I just wanted to say that things are really changing for me, and have changed. And yeah, come over and join me on Facebook, the Pinto Project. I'm going to put a link underneath so you can find me, and let's continue this conversation over there. Or, you know, tell me what you want to hear about. I know that my my channel started out with mainly crochet and things like that, but if you're interested in that kind of thing, because we all evolve and we all have lives, lives. And if there's any topics that you want me, that you think I should talk about, or you want to hear my opinions of, you'll probably hear them anyway, but let me know. But for now, yeah, peace, love, take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.